And then I'll put, where... Oh yeah, we're cooking more stone, aren't we? Well, I'll put another one at the end there when I have this, when I have the... Hang on. What have I done? This is a weird angle or something. Oh, I see what I've done. I see. It was meant to be... There you go. It's a little petite jacuzzi. Oh, crap! Zombie just walked through my front door. Okay, that was slightly scary. In retrospect, closing the gate would help. There you go. I suspect the pressure plates are an unnecessary security risk, but oh well. Who cares about security? I'm made of diamond. I can take anything. I'm not gonna be in much danger, really. You know, let's be honest. Oh, I have another 5 gunpowder apparently. So let's get more sand. We'll just make TNT. I'm gonna make my jacuzzi. It's gonna be good. Oh, I'm desperately trying to think. I think that's all the Star Wars games I was going to mention. But you can do that. Oh, I think I've run out of movie games, I'm afraid. This is a shame. Oh, here's the sand. Okay, yes. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Look at my little thing I've got set up here. My chateau is coming along. I've actually made progress on the chateau. It's a miracle. It's a goddamn miracle. I have so much gravel I don't need. Let's get rid of some of that. My inventory is so full of crap because I never empty it properly. Wait, that's not quite what I was meant to do, was it? I've forgotten how you make things. There you go. TNT. I'm not sure what I should use the TNT on Lord Kepork when I go and get my revenge. I'll set him on fire and TNT and okay, now my goal now is, you see, look, this is my jacuzzi. Now it's a bit of a mess at the moment, I confess, that rhymes. But I'm gonna go get more water, and then it's going to be pretty and lovely. So there you are. This looks nice. It's good. It's gonna be good. By the time I get back, the stone will probably be done. Okay, now oh, I'm just looking at my notes once more. Okay, I think we're gonna, you know, my final topic will be, after this I'll probably run out of things to talk about, but I was playing a bit more Skyrim, once again, because I love Skyrim, you know, the only game where you get to shout dragons to death while a lizard man with a sword. It's awesome. So I was doing that, as you do, and you know, Skyrim for me is infuriating because Skyrim is so close, if you ask me, to just being absolutely perfect. That the flaws it has, I'm not, you know, the flaws are significant, but they could be, you know, but they seem all the worse because there's no reason. The problem is, okay, the problem is a game like Skyrim needs a huge budget and a huge studio to make it, right? And the problem with that is, you know, it's like how Dead Space 3... Whoa. Okay. It's like how apparently Dead Space 3 is going to need to sell 5 million copies or something insane because it costs so much to make. And because of that, they're like dumbing it down as much as possible. They're just turning it into Gears of War in order to, you know, appeal to the broadest market possible. As if it wasn't already an incredibly action-heavy horror thing, which really can't be called horror in the sense of actually being scary, because it's just an action game with a few notable, potentially atmospheric moments, but that's about it. But the point is, you know, Skyrim, it has to appeal to so many people in order to be profitable that, you know, it's such a broad audience, and I have very specific desires, you know. I want to be, when I play Skyrim, I like to feel like I'm one dude who's playing a small part in a huge world. I don't want to be the chosen one. I don't want to be the... That's a specific problem when it comes to Skyrim in particular, because you are literally like the chosen one in Skyrim. You know, at least in Oblivion, you were just some dude who happened to be in the right cell at the right time. There's a similar problem in Morrowind, but you know, I don't like to feel like I'm special. I wish that's kind of like why I like the whole thing of the Civil War is you know you can feel like you're just some soldier who's just trying to fight for his country or whatever. But I like going. I don't like the massive quest lines. I just like little quests and little quest lines with their own little stories, which you can just pop into, help out with, and then leave. And in case you haven't noticed, I've been trying and failing to break through this ice. I should probably raid that chest while I'm up here, shouldn't I? Yes. There we go. I'm gonna make a particular prediction right now. This chest is gonna have wool in it, I tell you. Oh look! Wool! Ugh. I'm just gonna take the chest. There we go. I've got 27 wool. That's very useful. But why did I come up here? I came up here because I need water. And if I'd been clever, come to think of it, I would have, you know, made another bucket and brought that. But oh well. Next time, Gadget. Next time. That reminds me. Have I ever told you? I do a great impression of Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Should I demonstrate? I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Now, I imagine that sounded horrible over the microphone, and I apologise, but it's also really painful to do. I just cannot do that voice for long. It's actually painful. Especially because I've been talking for an hour now. My throat is all sore. The sacrifices I go through for you ungrateful gits. No, I love you, but you are ungrateful. If you are grateful, why not leave a comment saying how much you love me and I'm grateful? But you know what I mean. So you're gonna do that. I also just realised I should have mentioned Lego Star Wars earlier when I was talking about Star Wars, but I've already gone on about that. You know that's great. I haven't played Lego Star Wars. I have no respect for you because you were missing out on my childhood, basically. If you haven't played Lego Star Wars. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and that same voice, by the way. I'm pretty sure that same voice I use. I can do an impression of the Kurgan. Was it, you know, the I know his name and all that. You know, the Kurgan just talks like that. But, Ramirez wasn't a feet snob and all that. I'm gonna stop that now because my throat is just shouting at me to stop. But you know, I love that voice. It's very popular with the ladies. I'm sure you can imagine. I wish it was, but there we are. Oh yeah, the entire reason I came here. Yay! Hang on. I'm not sure what my plan here was. Aha! There we go. It's not quite perfect. Oh, it's raining. We have a bit of a... oh god, my throat is so sore. Oh, but we've got a bit of a roof going now. I'm gonna make a second bucket so I can actually get two. I've got all this iron I have no use for. You know what I should do with the iron is I should turn it into iron blocks because then I can decorate things with it. I'm gonna do that with the gold and diamond as well because I have no use for like 100 diamond. I don't have anything to do with that much diamond. But yes. Can I also point out I've had the Game of Thrones tune stuck in my head the whole day because it's so plodding, but I like it when music like builds up to something and then explodes. And I already gave you the Total Recall example with the dun 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 dun. Oh wait, was that? Yes, that's Total Recall. But there's also what's another? I already mentioned Opus Beta in Colony Wars with the and all that goodness. I loved. Oh god, that soundtrack. If anyone is listening who happens to have an orchestra just sitting around with nothing better to do, make them play the Colony Wars soundtrack, record it, and send it to me. and I will love you forever, trust me. My life will not be complete until I hear Colony Wars, the soundtrack, played by an orchestra. If I could have, I think everyone should have one soundtrack they want an orchestra to play for them, and Colony Wars would be mine. Yeah, that was a strangely weird thing to mention. Strangely weird, I meant to say strangely specific. This is a cool little island up here. I'd be horribly afraid of falling off and dying all the time, but... Look over there, you can see the Victory Monument, which I'm completely not going to bother with, as I've mentioned. I'm just lighting this place up because I kind of want the water to melt. The ice, the water to melt. It's like all that, there's water on Mars, but it's all in ice form so far that they found. I heard that the plan is for within 10 years for there to be a colony on Mars. Yeah. So it's like the Symphony of Science song, it shouldn't be humans to Mars in 50 years, it should be humans to Mars in 10, because Mars is a world of wonders. It has river valleys, a giant ice... I've forgotten how the song goes now. But that's a great thing, which you should do. And, yeah, I'm running out of conversation topics when I start rambling about Symphony of Science again. So, I think this episode has been interesting. We've made some, did a bit of adventuring, finally got some progress on the chateau going. I'll collect this. I love how food is just not a problem anymore. When I started out, food was, like, my #1 concern. But now I'm so far in that food is just nothing. I'm just, food, done. Oh look, my farm full of food is done. Stuff like that. But there we are. Oh, we're running a bit low on the old wood there. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? My brain is... Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to call it quits in a minute. No, that didn't do anything. What? What's going on? This isn't working. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm just going to say that's jacuzzi. That's good. There you go, jacuzzi. Jacuzzi's done. So that's fair. What was that? Huh. It was a slightly weird noise. I wasn't sure what it was. But before I go, I do want to do one thing, and that one thing is I want to head back over to the farm, the animal farm. While I'm there, I should see how the grass is spreading. How are you doing? Oh dear! Look at I'm so glad I did this now. Can I just point out, both times I've gone over here with the intention of burning that tree down, it's been raining, which is just great, But come here, piggies. Come here, piggies. Oh, these are like Kepork's minions, along with the creepers. He's the god of creepers and pigs, you see. So, evil Kepork. Anything that goes wrong is Kepork's fault. Roger's death was clearly related to Kepork, because we saw Kepork. He who gazes upon Kepork is doomed to die. It's basically like in The Ring, we watched Kepork's video and now we're going to die. It was a week ago, so I'm kind of worried now. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, we killed a bunch of pigs and some cows, and we're doing well on that. So let's go home, cook their delicious innards, and call it a day. Wow. It really is hot in here, can I just say? I suffer for my art. This is true. You're an artist when you are bleeding and having heart attacks for your art. And, that's how much I love you. All of you. Especially you. Except you. Mainly you. Not as much you. Yeah, I put up with you. I've made this joke before, haven't I? But, that's a sign of a good artist too, is being able to reuse material without anyone noticing. But you shouldn't then tell them that you're reusing it. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, which is usually a sign that we should call it a day. I'm just, trying to get this cooked. There we go. Okay. Well, this has been another thrilling episode. I did a remarkable job of getting over Roger's tragic demise, but we will have our revenge, perhaps in the very next episode. Well, I want to get the chateau done before I do anything dangerous. But actually, I've had an idea. Let's go for it. Let's go for a splash in the jacuzzi. Yes, there we go. Oh, I should take my armor off because it's not. Oh, I can't be arsed. It could do with a clean. I've been wearing it for weeks. This is day 1,000,002. This has been episode 5002. I've enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed having your earlobes caress earlobes. Whatever part of your ear does listening duties. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble on about Star Wars and earlobes stuff. Be sure to press that there likey button and look at the playlist for all my other videos and crap. And yes, I intend. Be sure to play all those games I recommended to you. I've played far too many games in my time. I'll probably have seen more Game of Thrones by the time we speak next, so. And I'll do an even more better job of failing to tell you any spoilers then, so. And again, don't you dare post any spoilers. Of course, now that I've reminded you, you'll probably immediately do it, but don't you dare. Okay. Goodbye. Enjoy the post-video Easter egg. Goodbye. Bye. This is a test. This is a test. If you can hear my voice, then the test has worked. If you can hear my voice, then the test has worked. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test.